Hello everyone, welcome back. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we are going to continue our conversation about polynomial. And today we are going to focus on the graph of polynomial. The very first thing we are going to discuss about the graph is end behavior. You probably have the first question is, what is end behavior? What do we do about it? Before answering this question, let's check these four graphs. These four pictures are graphs of polynomials. As you can see, as a part of the polynomial graph, there's a lot of curves in between. So question is, which part is going to be our focus? So let's check the definition of end behavior. End behavior is used to describe how does y changes when y approaches infinity. So the first time we will read this definition, probably it's a little bit confusing for you to understand what exactly it's talking about. So several things we can see. First, when we see here is when we talk about y changes as x approaches infinity. So when we check the number line here, for example, we check the x-axis, we know x can go forever for the one side, for the positive side, and also x can go forever for the negative side, right? So that's why this end behavior is actually focused on the ending part of the graph, which is the very towards end of the graph. So this part is the focus of the lesson, which is called end behavior. So we need to analyze as x approaching to the positive side, which is positive infinity, or the left side, which is negative infinity, then what happened to y? So let's check several examples and to help us to understand this. In this page, we are going to have three graphs. For each one, we are going to analyze its behavior. So the first example, let's focus on what is end behavior for this. As you can see here, since end behavior is ending part of the graph, so we are going to focus on the ending part, like two arrows point at the two directions. These two parts is going to be the one we're going to focus on. Anything in between, we don't need to. And also, if you see that the graph, the two ending part is actually including the right side and also the left side. And so in math, for the right side and left side, we just use x to separate these two directions. So how do I do that? I'm going to focus on the positive side, and also I'm going to focus on the negative side. So in words, we are going to describe this as x is increasing, which is on the right side, because x is increasing, getting bigger and bigger. And y, as you can see, the direction of y is going up, so that's why we can see y is increasing. And you probably figure out the other side, which is left side. For this side, x is decreasing because even you see the number is getting bigger, but since it's negative, so it's getting decreasing. So when x is decreasing, then y is, as you can see, y is going down, so that's why y is decreasing too. However, as you know, in math, we always love symbol. So how do we use symbol to represent these two sentences to make it more clear and more easier to understand? So the first part, since we're talking about the right side, again, this is a right side. X is approaching to the positive side, so we use this one. X is approaching, which is a little arrow here, positive infinity. Then y is going up, so that's why is approaching to the positive infinity. For the left side, as you can see here, x is approaching to the negative infinity because it's going to the left side, the negative side of the number line, this side. And y, as you can see, going down, so y is approaching to the negative infinity. And this answer is how we analyze the end behavior. That's how we do this. So let's move on to the next one. So the following two example, I'm not going to describe the word part, but we just use this symbol to describe what happened to the end behavior. Okay, so let's check this one. Again, we are looking at the ending part, and we focus on the left side, we focus on the right side. So let's set up the right side first. Of course, you can set up left side first. Doesn't matter which side you go, but just remember, we always focus on the two sides of the ending behavior. So x approaching to the positive infinity, sorry for that. And as you can see, this is right side. So y is going down, so that's y is approaching to the negative infinity. That's the first part. For the left side, which is this one, so y is going up, so we can say x as approaching to the negative infinity, y is going positive infinity because y is going up. Again, the first part, this one, these two are the size indicator, meaning we're talking about the right side, we're talking about left side. You can also consider as x is to the positive side and x to the negative side. That's how just understand the two sides of the ending behavior. Let's check the last one. Last one, as you can see, again, right side, left side, or positive side, negative side. And for both sides, y both goes up. So let's set up the end behavior. As x approaches to the positive infinity, y is going up, so approaching to the positive infinity. As x approaching to the negative infinity, again, y is going up again, so y is approaching to the positive infinity. As you can see, this time y both increasing. Okay, so that's the three graphs to help you to understand the end behavior. Again, we can always set up the right side, left side as two sides of the ending behavior, but then we use a graph to analyze what happened to the y. Okay, thank you so much for watching and studying this topic with me. I hope everyone take care and see you soon, everyone.